Have you ever wondered what would happen if you paused on all the action? Quit the stress and need no caption. Give your Instagram vacation. Yeah, work on your patience. Yeah, but you ain't facing. Yeah, yeah.
Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, my little corner of the internet. I am so happy you're here. Thank you so much for clicking the video. So from the title of the video, you can already tell what this video is going to be about. I'm going to be talking about my bar exam results, more specifically me not passing the bar on my first try, aka me failing the bar and everything around it. So late last year, we received our bar exam results, and the thing that I dreaded the most, the thing that I feared the most happened to me. I had failed the bar exam, I had failed a unit. So a little background is when you're sitting for the bar exam, we are usually examined on 9 areas of law, and there's a pass mark that you're supposed to accomplish for each of those units in order for you to be said to have passed the bar. So I failed one unit, professional ethics, and I failed by 2 points to reach the pass mark. And when I saw those results, I don't even know how I felt. I could not explain the feeling. First, I was numb, and then I couldn't believe it. And then I believed it, and I started accepting it pretty much very quickly. It was just a cocktail of emotions. I didn't react the way I thought I would react. And until today, I don't know how you're supposed to react when you fail the bar, because I didn't cry, I didn't scream, I didn't throw a tantrum. Though it impacted me and it affected me, and I essentially knew that I had failed the bar exam. I don't know, and it was also kind of strange because I felt a little proud to have passed the other 8 units, and also there were 2 units in particular that I was just like, yo, these ones, I remember I just told my friends, these ones, I know I have failed these two. I was so sure because they were so hard and they were so bad. And when I passed those 2 units, and I was just shocked and surprised and proud. And then I was also shocked and surprised by failing this professional ethics unit that I didn't think was hard. It was just a cocktail of feelings, honestly. Um, I to till date, I don't know how I processed it. I don't know how I came to terms with it. I can't explain it, but I think everybody's just built different. But I have gone down to the statistics of the people who have failed the bar, and our year we performed more poorly than the previous year. So it was just, I don't know, it was a lot of things that were just going on. I was really struggling to make this video. I had a lot of back and forth and deciding whether I wanted to make this video, because essentially I felt like I was broadcasting my failure, that I was going to announce to the world and to the few hundred people that watched this video that I had failed the bar exam. And so when I was having that back and forth with myself, I just told myself and I asked myself, why did I start this YouTube channel? It was to document my law school journey and everything. And me failing the bar became a part of that journey. And I was thinking or grappling with the thoughts of, people are gonna think that I'm not smart enough, that I'm, stupid, I'm dumb, all those things. And I'm like, you go sit for that exam, you go sit for that paper, and then you come, we talk. I mean, I am not taking away from the people who passed, who sat and passed. I mean, congratulations to them. I was happy for my friends that passed, but it's just a different feeling, because it's sort of like you're a separate species, if you get what I mean. Like, you're separate from them. You get to deal with this thing that they don't understand how it feels, they can't relate, and essentially it's just you're on your own, essentially. And then again I looked on the internet, and I wanted to see if there's anyone, just one person who had documented that they had failed the bar, more specifically the Kenyan bar, and nada. There was just nothing. And so it had become a part of my journey, and I just decided that as hard as it was, as hard as it is, I'm going to make the video. So those are the results. I do want to make a long video, but because I wasn't too far away from the threshold, I wasn't too far away from the pass mark, I'm going to there are certain options. The only two options that you have when you're sitting for the bar exam. You can apply for a remark of that paper, and you can um, do a receipt. So in my case, because I wasn't too far away from the pass mark, I applied for a remark, and I'm just praying, I'm just praying that it goes through. But I'm still studying for the receipt in the event that it doesn't go through, because again the statistics on remarking are just, if I'm being honest, the odds are not in my favor, if I'm really being honest. But I just had to try, I just had to take that chance. Another thing I wanted to talk about were the options. I've said you have the remarking option, the receipting of the paper option, and I wanted to mention that passing the bar on your first sitting, because of the circumstances and everything that are involved, is hard enough. But failing to pass this paper on the first try and trying to pass the bar subsequently, it's a little bit harder, and so it makes that mountain a little bit too steep to climb. And so I'm not pessimistic that I'm not gonna pass with my second receipt or even my third receipt, God forbid. But I'm not naive that there are people who have been on this journey for 2 3 years, and they're still on this journey of trying to receipt and pass these papers. And honestly, I don't know if I have 3 years in me to keep on sitting for the bar exam. So I'm beginning to look at available options that are there for me, opportunities that are gonna come along career-wise and everything, that I might pursue as they present themselves, depending on how the future is going to be. Because this has completely changed the trajectory of my life, career wise, and even personally. Because, of course, your personal life is going to mostly be influenced by your career life, especially for career like ours as lawyers. And so I'm beginning to think and open my mind to other new possibilities aside from being admitted to the Kenyan bar and practicing here. And those are just things that I'm thinking about right now. So I applied for the remark. I'm going to wait for the results. And as I'm waiting for the results, I'm going to be studying for the receipt in case the remark does not go through, so that I'm not caught off guard. But another fear I have is, when I saw those results, I remember the first thing that came to mind was everything that I've put through, every effort, the sleepless nights, the thousands of cases, everything that I went through. I remember there were times I would just cry. Everything, everything that I did, I literally thought that I did my best, and it still wasn't enough. My best was 8 Ps. My best was 8 Ps. And so I'm just grappling and thinking, what different thing am I gonna do this time? What different strategy am I gonna do this time? Like I've said, this unit, professional ethics, it has been the most failed unit for like 3 years. And so you find someone has been reciting this professional ethics paper for 3 years and they're still not passing, and you're like, why? Like, do you mean to tell me that you can read one unit like this for 3 years and still fail? And I'm being honest, and Lord knows I'm being honest, I don't think I have the strength to do this thing for 3 years. I really don't. I don't think God built me like that, because I can't imagine the disappointment and the breaking of your heart every single time when you're sitting for the bar exam and seeing that you failed. And 3 years, those are 6 examination cycles. I don't even want to go into it. But it's a little it's a weird season, it's a weird happening and event of life that I somehow found myself in, and I'm just gonna pull through, I'm just gonna push through. And I just want to make this video for the next person who will have failed the Kenyan bar and they're looking to the internet to just find someone they can relate with. And I'm just here to tell you that I am not the first person to fail the bar. Will definitely not be the last. You are not the first person to fail the bar. You will definitely not be the last. But you just know that someone has been in your shoes before and they know how you feel. They know exactly how you feel. I mean, there are people who have failed more than one unit. And so, regardless, like I said in the previous video, I am really proud of myself for the 8 Ps, especially for passing those 2 units that I thought were it. I mean, I think the reason I dealt with it well was because this professional ethics unit was just, it came as a surprise. I passed the units that I thought I was gonna fail, so I took that win. And we're gonna see how things are gonna go. I'm going to keep you updated. Um, right now, I know it's almost the end of January, so I'm gonna try as hard as I can to post this video before January ends, so that I begin a new series on pupillage on February. So I'm not even going to talk about pupillage in this video, because this video is exclusively for my bar results. I don't look like someone I don't look like someone who has failed the bar exams, but hey, it's just life. It's just life. And um if it's crying, I cry. No, I didn't cry, but it's just a happening of life. It's just an event of life. And I think I'm taking it like this because I know that I literally did the best I can. I summoned every strength in me. I put everything, like, I put everything that I could into this paper. And if that was what was enough, then I'll take the win. I'll take the 8 Ps. But I'm going to keep you updated on the remarking of the paper. And as I've said, I'm now in pupillage and I've just been settling down, moving to a new area, getting used to it and everything. So it has been a lot, like the bar exam results, failing, pupillage, settling in, new place, house hunting. It has been a lot, but I'm settled or settling, whatever. I am settled, settling, and you are gonna be seeing me again. Also, I'm so happy that I managed to be consistent on my YouTube channel. I'm so happy. I don't want to be one of those people who just fall off. Even if I'm making these videos and they're not getting that much views, I sit down and watch my videos and I'm like, how are you this eloquent? How can you speak English for this long period of time? How are you not using filler words, Like, it's just amazing. I know for some people it's creepy to watch themselves, but hey, it's just me. Anyways, I can yap and yap and yap and yap, but it's been a crazy time. It's been a crazy happening, but that's the definition of my life. Crazy, right? But I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. I really am at a good place right now, and I'm just gonna, we're gonna try this bar thing again, and we're gonna try it with you again, and I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop. And so thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.